This is In Demand. I'm Alex James. I've got a checklist for present and correct. So, boys, shout out if you are present and correct. King of the jungle.
Here.
King of the dance floor.
Present and correct.
King of the cube.
No, present and correct.
Danny.
Present. I like that.
Sorry, mate.
Wait.
You need to do
Producer of the year.
Producer of the year.
I'm here. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
McFly. Hello.
Hello. What is this present and correct? What's
Why
correct
so-
about it?
I don't know. Well,
get
it's
present.
You're
nice.
correct.
It's kind of like being at
Present and I'm
school,
correct.
isn't it? It's kind of. I just kind of have to establish
Like being at
myself as
proper
the
school.
teacher in this
We
situation.
used to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, yeah.
Yep. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Jones.
When you're in trouble, I bet that's what you got, wasn't it?
I had to face a lot of blackboards.
Wow. Next 30 minutes, all about McFly. You boys ready to be in demand?
Yes.
Let's do it.
We're McFly. McFly are in demand now.
This is In Demand tonight with McFly. Right, boys, let's start with the book tour. How's it all gone? Has it been exciting?
Yeah, it's been amazing, actually. It's been really, really good fun.
Lads on tour. Lads on book tour.
Lads on book tour. It's been great. The reaction to the book's been amazing. And, it's been a long time since we've been doing signings and stuff, so it's been good fun seeing all the
Book tour.
fans.
Fair.
How you doing, London Library?
It's not the most rock and roll thing, is it? So there are two books. Explain the difference between the two books for people who
One's
don't know.
good and one's just average.
Well, there's the McFly autobiography, which is called Unsaid Things, Our Story.
Yep.
Which is kind of 10 years in the making, really. We just felt it's finally time to tell our story, because there's so much. Being in a band for 10 years, there's obviously a lot of stories and interesting things that happen. There's lots of ups and downs, so we wanted to do it justice and do it right and be completely honest.
So how do four boys sit down and write a book, or is it all individual chapters?
Well, tough, because Danny can't write or read, so...
Or remember any of the stories.
It's all a
So-
blur.
So we basically have to remember his part for him. But no, it's interesting because that's what was tough about the way you structure a book, because it's not like normal autobiographies where it's one person's voice and story. We wanted it, we thought it was important to get all of our voices across. So it's kind of like transcribed conversations, really.
And then there's the Christmas book.
Well, yeah, and this is myself and Mr. Pointer over here, the Poop Brothers, the Poop Sisters, as we're otherwise known. Yeah, it's called The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas.
And as a group, are you still sort of hitting the gym and stuff? Are you getting down there and consuming your meat and doing your protein?
What's a gym?
Someone's
Dougie and
forgotten.
Tom are too busy writing about dinosaurs that poo.
Yeah.
Harry, are you still managing?
Yeah, I am. Managing's a good word.
Urging.
Managing, yeah. The thing is, I really like sport and stuff, and so going to the gym and exercising is a way of
Playing sport.
Yeah, letting out my frustrations and things,
Okay.
Because I don't have time to go and play football and cricket and things I want to do. So,
Yeah.
I go to the gym instead and exercise.
And, I mean, the pressure has increased because you're pretty much responsible for keeping Attitude Magazine in business these days. So every 6 months, if you
They've
appear on
kept
the...
me in business. They've kept me in shape because they say, "Oh, do you want to do a cover shoot?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, better keep going to the gym."
God,
Then.
here we go again.
Yep. So
That's
yeah,
it.
it's good though. It's good.
We're going to have a massive trip down memory lane shortly after you boys have introduced your brand new song. Go for it. The radio is yours.
We are McFly, and this is our brand new song, which we're very, very proud of. We hope you enjoy it. It's called Love Is Easy.
We're McFly. McFly are in demand now.
This is In Demand tonight with McFly. Love Is Easy is an incredible tune. So well done. I think round of applause for Love Is Easy.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
It
mate.
is. It's beautiful. It's been the In Demand record of the week already as well. We reckon it's going to fly.
Awesome.
The beautiful part of it is the video that goes with it as well. Tells the story of you guys from the last sort of 8 or 9 years as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It reflects on our career so far.
How many takes did it take, so to
It
speak?
wasn't that bad actually because
It's like the shortest video we've done, isn't it? We started at sort of like 7 in the morning, and then we were done
finished
by like
10.
8 or something.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, like as you know, it's pretty much done in one shot. So it's split into 3. So it could have taken ages, but we were the day before. We basically wrote the treatment with the director Dave. So we had the idea. We knew what we wanted. We knew what we had set out to do. So we'd rehearsed it. So we were ready to go. The whole thing with this single was fit tying in with the greatest hits. We wanted to do a song that was like a contemporary version of old McFly kind of classics, and so And then when we talked about what we wanted to do the video, the similar idea was, obviously greatest hits. We thought let's do something for the fans, something that the fans will love, and kind of is a throwback to our career. So we're really pleased with the results.
Some of the people who've watched it here, primarily girls, I will say that, when they've seen the video, they have shed a tear actually because it's because it's emotional and it's lovely and everything you guys does is lovely. And then there's the fans at the end. Are they genuine fans? I hope so.
They are,
We just I think on Twitter just asked Hello to come down and it is. It's amazing for us, and we meet lots of people in their 20s now who said, "Oh, when I was 12, loved you guys and still like you and stuff." So no, we're very fortunate.
And were you reluctant to do this greatest hits collection, or is it kind of just you just
know
feel
what?
like it's the right time?
We were reluctant when we first did a greatest hits, but now it's kind of it feels like a good time. We've been going 10 years nearly. Dougie and I had just done our TV shows, and the guys have been writing, and I think we felt we wanted more time for our 6th studio album. More time to write that. So we felt like the greatest hits was a perfect time with the book and everything.
It's a nice time to reflect on our career.
Yeah, Christmas time, and we were in a reflective mood, and it just feels good. There's no hard feelings. We feel we deserve one now, and then time to move on.
Well, all you kind of done your individual things over the last year, 18 months or so, which has kind of kept the band in everybody's consciousness, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's always been about McFly, and these we wouldn't have done those TV shows if we thought that it would make people forget about McFly, So the focus is always McFly.
So I've chosen 4 songs from the best of. Each of you get a song, and I want you to tell me the overriding memories from the song, the video, or the era.
Ooh.
So,
Cool.
Dougie, we're
I like
going
this game.
for 2007. I'm going to give you The Heart Never Lies.
Okay. The Heart Never Lies was when, around this era, I tried to get dreadlocks. I tried to, my hair was really kind of long, and we'd just come back from a writing trip in Barbados, and I permed my hair around wire. I had it done by this professional, and he said, right, do not wash it for about 4 days, and he's like, then you should be all right to wash it. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and I'd been scratching my head, and I had blood in my fingernails and in my fingers where I'd been scratching it so much. And I washed my hair after 2 days or something, thinking that I'd be all right. And then in the morning, went into the bathroom, and I just had a humongous afro. So in this video, I'm wearing a beanie for The Heart Never Lies.
That's why.
Yeah.
The truth finally comes out. All those
I don't
years
think
later.
I've ever told that story.
Wow,
to
that's
anyone.
amazing.
There's a picture of what his hair looked like when he first tried to dread it in the book, and it's the most amazing picture. He's got a sunburnt nose and this huge, part dreaded hair.
That was the same
Yeah.
holiday that you shaved my head as well.
Oh, is that what you were trying to mime to me
yeah,
just now?
It's funny because
I thought you were saying don't talk about my shaved head.
No, because Dougie had we had contrasting hairstyles.
Well, every band has to go through that period. I remember, wasn't Wanna Take That had cornrows at one point? I think that was quite a
I think that's where Dougie took his inspiration from.
defining
Howard?
moment.
Yeah.
It was Howard, you're right. Tom, Party Girl from 2010.
Party Girl. Well, this was
Someone laughed when I said Party Girl then.
Yeah, Dougie just had a little chuckle there. Well, we'd been working with a new producer called Dallas Austin, who's the most crazy character you will ever meet, and
cat.
he's we were working out in Atlanta, and we were just trying to experiment really and try some new sounds. And he's from a completely different background to what we're used to, and so we wrote this song called Party Girl with him.
Retrospectively, how do you feel about Party Girl, Tom?
It's not my favourite McFly song. I'm not going to lie. I think it was.
I think it's my least favourite.
Yeah, it's my least favourite McFly song. I don't like playing it when we're on tour and stuff, but I think it's important for a band to experiment.
I
and try
like
out
it
new
live
things.
though. I much prefer it live. I mean, do you know what? It's a good song, and there are times I like it, but I think it doesn't really necessarily feel like us. But
It doesn't
we
fit
had an
into the
amazing time working with Dallas, and to be fair, he did some incredible work on that Above the Noise album. Some of the songs we did with him were some of our best, I think.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
unfortunately, they never saw the light of day. So that was a frustration there, really.
So that's kind of the equivalent. It's the song equivalent of Dougie's Cornrows, isn't it? It's experimental. Didn't really work, but there you go.
Yeah,
You've learned your
Party Boy.
lesson. Danny, 2004, Room on the Third Floor.
Not a clue.
You were drunk for the whole era.
Yeah, I was battered. That was actually one of the first songs I ever wrote with Tom, and we were in the hotel room, and I remember it was It was the Drugs Don't Work by The Verve that actually influenced the first couple of chords for Room on the Third Floor. And I remember getting covered in plastic for the video. The video was quite cool.
Yeah, it is.
What else happened around that
Wrote
year?
it in a room on the third floor.
Yeah, it's
Because you were in a
basically-
hotel, weren't you? Is that right?
363.
So this is what it's like trying to write the book with Danny. He just has no memory of anything.
I thought it was quite good, actually.
You did well there, mate.
I
I'm
just
proud
don't-
of you.
but basically, we were trying to get a record deal and staying in a hotel for months on end.
Yeah.
And we always stayed in this room, which was on a third floor. And we got so bored of
This is my translator, by the way.
so bored of like the
ghostwriter.
same old room service and all the things that are in the song. It would just that's what the song's about, really.
Okay, 2005 for you, Harry. All About You. This was quite a big moment for the boys.
All About You. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So Tom wrote this song, and he demoed it in Danny's bedroom when we were living together in the band house. And he actually wrote it as a Valentine's Day present for his now wife, Giovanna, because he'd forgotten to get her a present. So, as you do, you write them a hit song called All About You. And yeah, so there we go. At first, Danny didn't like it either.
Yeah, Danny hated
Danny
this
hated
song.
it. He'd done it in a kind of barbershop fashion. He'd put lots of low harm.
Well, like the overtones.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Danny didn't like it at the time, and then we had a meeting with Richard Curtis at Comic Relief, and lucky enough to be asked to do the single for Comic Relief, and Tom and Danny played them All About You, and they absolutely loved it, loved the sentiment and everything. And then next thing you know, we're in
Uganda.
filming for Comic Relief, and it's a single, and it was a hit, and it raised lots of money for an amazing cause. So
Then it
All
got
About
beat-
You.
then it got beat by Amarillo.
Well, it was number one for a week, and then Amarillo came along. But to be honest, it was probably it's probably our biggest hit, and a song that we are now very pleased Tom did write
Yeah,
in the
it's
end.
amazing.
I remember playing that on the radio for months. It was almost
Yeah,
like,
it's a great song, and it's
It
got
is.
an amazing story to it. It's a genuine Valentine's Day present.
It's in
for-
the DFS advert at the moment.
Is
It
it?
is on a
Yeah.
furniture advert at the moment.
Is that shared PRS or is that?
I don't know.
straight
It
to
makes me
Danny?
want to buy a sofa though.
Yeah, do it. All right, a little bit more to chat with before we say goodbye. But choose any song from the greatest hits for us to play right now. Let's go down memory lane, boys.
My God.
General
No,
consensus. Party girl.
I can't think.
Ooh, this is tough, isn't it? Really
Play
tough.
memory lane.
Wait. Think of the albums. Think of what were the singles off the albums.
Yeah. So I would always go Shine a Light. I think Shine a Light's amazing.
Could you shine light? But it's quite new. Maybe we should
Yeah.
reflect on
Yeah, let's
something.
be
Okay.
reflective.
What about Room on the Third Floor?
Let's do that then.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Why, yeah.
Danny, introduce it for us.
Okay, everyone, we've been McFly, and this is.
We're not finished yet.
Not finished yet.
And we're not breaking up.
We've been.
It's over.
Oh well. Sorry, lads. Translate if you
Exclusive.
do for me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, this is Let's Take a Trip Down Memory Lane, everyone. This is Room on the Third Floor. What up, yo?
McFly are in demand now.
This is In Demand
Yep.
with McFly. We're going to say goodbye pretty soon. How are things going in America? Because you guys did loads of gigs over there
We
recently.
went out to America in September and did the first shows we've ever done out there, which was amazing. Was what we've been wanting to do for years. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's never happened, and we finally got it together. Did some shows, went really well. LA, New York, they sold out. It was incredible, and we're now gonna go away and write some new songs in January, and then hopefully. Well, we'll be touring and then hopefully, following up on what happened in America.
Has the tour been announced yet for the UK?
It hasn't been announced yet.
Okay.
We're announcing the announcement soon.
Okay.
We the tickets go on sale on the 8th of December. And
Okay.
we're touring April, May next year. We have announced it. It's just
Have we?
these boys missed the announcement. Yeah.
Is it arenas?
sweet.
Is
I
it-
retweeted.
I've just announced it for you boys.
There you go.
Thanks.
Didn't I re-
Is it arenas
Did I
or
not?
is it Apollos, academies?
It's
What kind of-
both. It's arenas, a mixture of arenas and Apollos and academies.
Good stuff.
The
And
best of both.
Harry, who do you think is going to win Strictly this year?
He doesn't want anyone to win.
I don't want to know.
Harry's going to win it again.
I want to win. I don't have a clue, but I think Denise or Kimberly at the moment deserve to win.
That's good
Or-
because then
or
you'll,
Lisa.
you'll still
Olga's
remain
gonna
king
win.
of the dance floor.
This
They'll be
is
queen
my
of the
point.
dance floor.
Very clever. Dougie wants a female to win. I'm a celebrity as well, so he can
Yeah.
remain king in the jungle.
If the rumours are to be believed, Dougie, have you seen the list of people who are going in?
I have not seen the. Well, I've seen A-list.
Dougie's got his own list.
Yeah.
Is there a
Bruce
wish
Willis,
list?
Keanu
Bruce Willis,
Reeves,
yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
All the
Stephen
greats.
Fry.
Ricky Gervais.
That would be rare.
That
Darren
would be
Brown.
incredible.
That would be awesome.
It would.
Yeah.
Guys, best of luck with the album and with the single, and we'll see you
Can
again
you
soon.
imagine? Wait a
Go
second.
on.
If you had Stephen Fry, Ricky Gervais, Darren Brown, like all these classically intelligent, funny.
I'd fit right.
Danny
Well, this
Jones.
is what
Can you
I'm
imagine
trying
what
to
would
campaign.
happen? What would happen?
I think if we get the national lottery involved and so like we get millions and millions of pounds, so we can pay each of them a few million to do it.
Then they
Money
might do
money
it.
can't buy Darren Brown and Stephen Fry.
Do you not
Maybe not.
think?
Do you-
No, you have
really?
to tempt them in with something else.
Yeah.
Mark Wright
live,
would tempt
live
them in.
bait.
Books,
Books, yeah. Books and knowledge.
books and cards and magic, and top hats and rabbits.
Ant and Deck always sell it for me. They're always a done deal.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
They're
they're
awesome.
amazing.
Good luck with everything, and we'll see you again soon, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Love you.